This tutorial is the layer and the filter menu. I'm going to skip through, I'm going to skip over these two for now because you don't really need those for beginning tutorials for Photoshop. So let's take a look at layer. It's very simple. If you ever want to add a new layer and you want to put something on top of it, which you will be doing in assignments, you just go layer, new, and then you can either make a layer from the background, or you can make a new layer, or you can do a group of layers. I'm going to make a layer from the background. And I'm going to show you what happens. Oh, look at this nice little menu that says, we're saving your cloud document to Adobe Cloud for you. It's instantly updated. That is super nice, by the way. I forgot to mention that in my other tutorials. It auto saves for you. If you're saving on your desktop, you need to Control S or save as you're going. So basically, I've made a locked background out of this layer. I really don't want that, but I just wanted to show you what happens. So I Control Z to undo that. Okay. Now, if I want to make a new layer, I just want to go new layer. That's one way to do it from the menu at the top. I can actually call this layer whatever I want. Let's say I'm going to be making a dreamscape, which is going to be one of your assignments you're going to be doing. And let's say I want to put in an airplane. Put plane in there because I'm going to put the airplane in there. And then I'm going to click OK. So I've made a new layer down here, and in this layer I'll be able to add things that I want to add. So I could hide the bottom layer and I could just see what I have here, and I could go on the internet and I could find something and copy paste it in here, or I could open a new file with an airplane in it and I could adjust that and I could select it, copy it, and paste it into this layer. So if I wanted to do that, I could. I could also hide that layer for now if I don't want to do anything with it. I just want to have it. Sometimes I plan out my artworks by making layers for things I know I'm going to put in. Maybe I'm going to put an airplane, maybe I'm going to put like a little car right here, or a train, or maybe I'm going to put something happening over here. So I'll have a couple of layers that I'll name, so then I know, oh yeah, I need to go add this, or oh, I need to go add myself over here, or oh, I need to add like a giant coming in marching through the city or something. Okay, let's take a look at our layer menu again. You can also duplicate a layer. This is always really nice. I select the layer first, then I can go layer, duplicate layer, and then I can call it layer 0 copy, and then I can click OK. Sometimes after I do that, I go and I lock my layer, or I hide it away, and I just kind of keep it down there. That way, if I can lock it by clicking on the lock tool. If I lock that layer, nothing's going to happen, and sometimes I hide it, and that way I have my original. If I need to go back, if I mess this up so bad, that happens. Okay, so let's go in the layer menu again. There's a lot of things in here that you can do. There's smart objects. Sometimes Photoshop will say, please, change your object to a smart object and rasterize or whatever. Sometimes it knows better and you may just click save and just do it, okay? You can group your layers together. If you have loads and loads and loads of layers, you can select them here and you can group them together. But warning, it makes all your layers one big layer and you can't undo it after that. So that's important. Sometimes at the end, we can flatten your image. That means we take all the layers and put them all into one. But usually what I do is I merge all your layers. I merge my layers that I know I'm done editing. But for beginning students, I say wait and just hold off. Okay, so that's basically the layer menu. I want to also show you in the panels, you can also right click and you can do like some of those things, deleting a layer, be careful, duplicating a layer. You can do other things from there, convert to smart objects, stuff like that. But I like to use these menus at the top just because it's more organized. We're going to skip type because we don't need that right now. And I'm going to click, I'm not going to do select because that's for masking and selecting and things like that. That's for advanced users. You're welcome to practice if you'd like. I want to show you filter. So filter is really fun because it allows you to do some really cool stuff. I do want to show you the camera raw filter. It's probably the most functional filter that's there. I know my AP photo students use this a lot. And so what it allows you to do, it allows you in one big menu here to change the basic things about a photograph all in one sitting, which is really, really super nice. You can change highlights and whites and blacks and darks and shadows and texture. You can clarify an image. You can dehaze an image. Oh, you can do so many things. Vibrant saturation, color mixer, split toning, optics, geometry. There are so many things that you can do. So there's lots of things you can do. And if you like what you have, then you click OK. But if you're not, you just click cancel. There's a lot more you can do in adjustments. You just play around with that. I can't show you everything in Photoshop. We'd be here for the rest of your life. And we have other things to do. Let's go back to the filter menu again. I do want to show you the Liquify tool because it's a really fun tool and a lot of students get so addicted to this. It's just so fun. So here there are warp tools and twirl tools and pucker tools and bloat tools. There's just so much fun. The first thing I always do is I decide, like, do I want to change Mount Rainier? Maybe I do. I want to make it look kind of crazy. This is just a fun tool to use. I made it. That's a good size. So I'm going to choose the swirl tool and I'm going to go back and choose the size again. I'll make it bigger. If I click on it and I'm holding my mouse, you can see it's moving. That's so cool, isn't it? If you don't like it, you can Control Z to undo. You can change all kinds of stuff about it. Actually, you can make the rate faster. You can make it spin to the left. You can change all these things. There's so much to change and have fun with. This tool is pretty fun. It allows you to bloat things. I really need to change the size on that. Oh, it's going to be too big. There we go. There we go. I can make the Space Needle really, really like blimp out. How fun is that? Okay. I can make the tower up there like really crazy. And this one's really fun. I need to make it larger. Maybe I want to make this just a little bit smaller. Maybe I can even move that down just a little. Maybe I can make that like really go in a vacuum. I can do the whole thing too. You can like look at that building. I can squeeze the building. Oh, that's so fun. You're going to love this tool and try out the other tools. There's so much to learn here. I'm going to click cancel on that. So it goes back to normal. Okay, filter. Now there are so many filters. Filter gallery. You know what? That one has changed a little bit. The filter gallery allows you to look at what your picture might look like when you run it through the wheel of filtering. Now, I will warn you, warning number, I don't know how many. Sometimes if you just do a filter on top of a Photoshop or on top of a photograph, it just looks kind of fake. So if you're going to filter something, do it with purpose, okay? And that one, once again, was the filter gallery. But there's filters down here. And let's say you know what you want to do. You just want to pixelate or mezzotint, which is a form of printmaking. You want to do a mezzotint on something. If you know, like I know what I want, you know, grainy dots, and I want it to be, you know, I want my project to look like this. This is what I'm looking for, long lines, and then there you go. So if you know exactly what you're going to do, you can go in there and do that. I had a great question yesterday, and that was, what if I just wanted, you know, the Space Needle here, and I just wanted to filter that? Can I do it? Yes, you can. I quickly lassoed that, and I'm going to show you how you can do that. Let's say you want to, let's just do this. Ooh, that looks kind of cool. Let's see what, there we go. I'm just going to twist that a little bit. I'm going to click OK. It is only going to filter what you select. So you're having an aha moment right now. I know it. And you're like, oh my gosh, so cool. I can select certain things and filter certain things with different filters. Yes, go crazy. Have a lot of fun with that. I think I might undo that though. Oh, there we go. And I'm going to use the marquee tool to click once to undo that. I'm going to go back to filter and just show you one last thing, and that is all of these have so many that you can change and adjust. So find some, practice with them. You're not going to know all of them. The 3D one often makes it a little bit of a big file, so beware on that one. Okay, that's the layer tool or the layer menu and the filter menu. And then next tutorial is going to be view, window, and help. All right, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.